Hello, Jim.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing, all right?
Sure, fine.
All right. You ready to talk about that North 40?
Sure.
Okay. I went out there last Thursday, the 28th. It looks to me like it's at least as big as the lower half of the Hudson County Park. Am I right?
The actual size counting underwater is about 37 acres. It covers what we call the intertidal zones. It covers the upland transition areas, and it covers the upland areas itself.
Okay. Now, upland would be that area that is being considered as an amphitheater that's right by the shore, sort of by the northern part of it, by that highway exit, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and I noticed there's a stand of trees there. There's a stand of, like, some kind of evergreens, maybe half a dozen or so.
We're going to try to save as many of those as we can. We're going to be adding plantings of trees in that area and shrubs. The side of the hill that we're calling an amphitheater creates a natural curve. We're going to be getting grasses on there. That'll be easier to cut, easier to maintain. We're also going to have a wildflower area up there. The hill will act as an amphitheater. Like a lot of the other places across the country, Wolf Trap, for example, they have a natural hill area. And we're not really putting a stage at the bottom. What we're doing is we're putting a concrete platform that's going to be rounded, and right in that platform we're going to be putting a compass. The compass will be drawn right into concrete. So again, anybody wants to know exactly where they're standing compared to true north and everything like that, they'll be able to do that.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm calling it a hill, but it's just sort of it's just ground rising up near the shore.
It used to be an embankment. The road used to go over that. When old route, before they made the new curve on Route 440 there, it used to actually come into the park. It would circle back over an overpass to get to behind where Marist High School is.
Okay. Well, what you end up having there is a place very near the water, yet sort of protected from, the wind that would come across there. If you were to have some kind of event, that would be a pretty good area of the park to be in, right?
Sure.
I noticed that it seemed like pretty extensive drainage that came down from maybe the end of 53rd Street.
Yeah, I believe it is either 52nd or 53rd.
Okay.
Or possibly both.
All right, and it looks like there was, one of these like drainage sumps or whatever at the end of the street that previously went out into that North 40 area, and now it looks like you're going to be carrying it through on out to the bay, right?
That's correct. When we finish cutting the channels and everything, what used to just sit there and pond up will now be mixed with the tide.
Okay. And is that a pond that I saw there that's got this gravel and sort of hay bales around it?
No. What they're doing, that's an area where we're dewatering.
Oh, okay.
In order for us to move the soils over to Empire Golf, all the clean soils, we have to get it dewatered below 50% moisture content and as close to 40, if not lower, by the time we get it onto the truck. And one of the problems we had with the late snowpack and the heavy rains at the end of March and beginning of April, we were flooded because there's sheet piles around the area where we have to do the channels and the small little ponds, and it kind of held it in like a bathtub.
All right, so that's a temporary structure just for the purpose of excavation.
Right.
All right. Is there going to be something more permanent? Are we going to have some kind of a created pond area?
You're going to have a series of drainage channels, as they call it, where at low tide, the water will go back out into the bay. We're going to be breaching the wall that you saw closest to the bay in 3 different areas to allow the tidal flow to come in twice